up, everyone? Welcome to, I guess we're going to call this episode 1 of the NerdyLion show. Why not? It's kind of impromptu. I've just been sort of sitting around all day. For the most part, I did go out and vote early for the North Carolina primaries and stuff like that. Down with Amendment 1, right? Gay people should be allowed to be married. Stupid that people would be against that. But anyways, today's episode, I want to talk about my favorite record. I love music, but I really like the older stuff, and my favorite record had a huge impact on my life. Kind of got me through some tough times. All that bloggy, emo bullshit, but this is not an emo record. It is Bruce Springsteen's Born to Run. This is, hands down, like, far and away my favorite record. I'm a huge Springsteen fan. All of his stuff is good. I don't think the dude has a bad record, with the exception of maybe Tunnel of Love. Not a huge fan on that one. But this one in particular is fantastic. This is my vinyl copy, because I guess I'm a hipster and stuff. But yeah, it's great. You got Clarence Clemens on the back, the late and great. He died last year. The songs on this one, though, are just... I mean, it opens with Thunder Road. Side A ends with Backstreets. And side B just starts off with Born to Run, which is the best, just the best song in the world. And I really connected to that one without getting into too long of a story. A couple years ago, I lived in Virginia, and I was down in North Carolina, kind of visiting, seeing if I liked it here. You know, it was stressful. There's a lot of relationship-y stuff going on, but I won't get into that. But there was, I had bought a Best of Bruce while I was down there for my trip back, and I couldn't sleep one night. I was staying at a friend's house, and I just couldn't sleep on like this really hot leather couch, and they have a dog, and the dog was going all crazy. So I just got up at like 4 o'clock in the morning after not being able to sleep, just got my shit and drove back to my apartment in Virginia, and I put on that Best of Springsteen album. Now at this point, I knew who Bruce Springsteen was. I know he was supposed to be a big deal, but I had never really sat down and listened to him. And man, like driving up I-95 with the sun rising and listening to Bruce Springsteen for the first time, like, you can't just, it's perfect. If you haven't listened to Springsteen before, or really given him too much of a shot, wake up really early, be all emotionally stressed out, and get in a car, drive up a highway, and listen to, I mean, if you can, listen to this one. The Best Of kind of let me hear a lot of his stuff. It ended in the 80s, like, it didn't have any of his solo stuff from the 90s or anything like that, but it hit me, you know, especially Born to Run. It's just, some words were really, really good, even like the metaphorical words. There's a line that says, "Baby, this town rips the bones from your back," and I had just had surgery, back surgery about a year ago, and I was still recovering, still sort of am, but just like, it just seemed to find me at the right place. It's so rare that an album or an artist will find you at that right time. So that's my favorite album. Just going back through it again, you know, it ends with Jungle Land, which, between Born to Run and Jungle Land, like, if you ever question Clarence Clemens' ability as a godlike saxophone player, listen to those two songs. I go back and forth between which is the best saxophone between the two songs. Born to Run's really good, but it's short. He just takes center stage in Jungle Land. And it's such a sad song. That's one of the cool things about this album, is it was Bruce's first, like, heavier album. Greetings from Ashbury Park and The Wild and Innocent E Street Shuffle are amazing records. They have their occasional heavy song, but, you know, a lot of them are, you know, trying to have fun, meet girls, drive their cars. But this one, and then really especially Darkness on the Edge of Town, his follow-up to this one, it really shows the guy's growth as a writer and as a performer. And it's really good, and if you haven't listened to it, you need to. Just because your dad likes it or whatever. Fuck all that bullshit that's out right now. Listen to the boss. It's the best. Go out and get this album if you don't have it. Fucking just download it from iTunes. Go out and buy the CD. If you're cool like me, go out and find the vinyl. It's not too difficult to find. I had a really hard time finding it. This is actually an original pressing that my dad gave me from his personal collection when I started buying vinyl. Since then, I've seen it in almost every like thrift store or wherever you can buy used records. But this album changed my life, people. So it's really good. You should really listen to it. And look at that guy. Look at him. Like, come on. The boss. Yeah. So anyways, I guess that's the first episode. I'm going to keep these short, I guess, for the most part. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, ask me questions. I would really like to, communicate with people, even people I already know that are watching this, because I put it all over Facebook and Tumblr and shit like that. Talk to me, ask me, comment, tell me I'm a douche. Don't tell me I'm a douche. It'll hurt my feelings. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on The NerdyLion Show.